Hello there assassins, welcome back to a brand new Stardew Valley Wheelassassin guide. I am here on my Stardew world because I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build one of the awesome mascots you get at the beginning of the game. This is how to build a Stardew Valley pixel art cat in Minecraft. This is such a cute character. Basically, for those that don't know, in the start of Stardew Valley, you basically get the option of having a dog or a cat, and that is your first farm animal. It's actually your first animal in the game altogether. So yeah, a few days into you settling in the farm, Marnie, the in-game character, she comes over and brings you your newly adopted dog or cat. And I always end up choosing dog, but the cat is so cute, look at him, man. So yeah, we need a tribute in Minecraft for sure. Let's go ahead and get some materials and get started with this cat. So now to begin, we only need ourselves 5 materials in our hotbar, and we're not including the heart at the moment. We'll get that done afterwards. We'll take ourselves cyan terracotta, some black concrete, some grey concrete, some white terracotta, and some magenta terracotta as well. First things first, we want to come down to the very bottom of our cat down here. I'm going to go ahead and start with the left side over here with my cyan. I'm going to use my original as a stencil. I'm going to go with 1, 2, 3 blocks of cyan to my right. Then I'll take 2 blocks of black concrete, 1 cyan, 2 more black concretes, and 1, 2, 3 more cyan over here. I'll go up from the middle of the cyan on the right side and add in 3, and I'll also do this on the left. Symmetry is very important here. I want to do this again on the left, and again on the right side. Then I'll do myself 1, 2, 3, so going back in on the right there, and again on the left, 1, 2, and 3. Taking myself black concrete, I'll come to the gap down here, and it's going to be on the diagonals of each paw. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, basically the same design as what we did, just the other way around. And here too. And then we'll go ahead and build this one up to 2, and this one up to 2 just here. We'll connect them over with a block just there, and add in the single cyan that goes down here. Now to make these paws individual, we'll take ourselves 1, 2, 3 more blocks here, and 1, 2, 3 more blocks here of our black concrete. We'll go ahead and build this one and this one upwards past the 2 for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just like so. Here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like so. We'll then go ahead and build them in for 1 each on both sides. And over in this gap where the cyan is, we'll take 1, 2, 3 more black concretes on both sides too. Going diagonally back in, we'll go ahead and build 2 connected to the big 8 pillar, and 2 again over there. Hopefully you guys can see that. I know the black concrete is a very hard to see material sometimes. It's because of the outline. If you look at this one, it really lights up the outline of the block, but on this one there's just nothing there. It's really hard to see. But there we are. Now we'll go ahead and line the middle with grey concrete to make 3 blocks in the middle here, and that is kind of the collar of our cat just here. We'll take another 2, but they're going to connect on both sides to the black concrete like so, leaving a 1 block gap in the middle for ourselves a nice cyan. We'll do cyan here and cyan here, and then the middle bit of fur on the middle of our cat will be white terracotta for 3 and a single one in the middle. We then want to do ourselves a cyan terracotta here, and then a grey concrete just here in the middle where the paws are, like that. Over this way, the bottom of the paw fur will be white terracotta on both sides, and then there's going to be a nice row of cyan coming up straight to the top there to connect to the cyan at the above it, like so. This little gap and this little gap will both start with a grey concrete, and then they'll end with 2 more cyan terracottas on top. Then up here, we will do ourselves a cyan terracotta and a cyan terracotta. Let me just check. Yep. And in the middle here, we want ourselves a nice magenta, and that'll be for our cat's mouth. Then we'll take white terracotta and white terracotta. We'll do 3 white terracottas, so they go over the magenta in the middle. 2 black concrete here, and 2 black concrete here for both of our eyes, the cat's eyes. And then we'll take 2 more white terracottas in the center for the bit of fur on our cat's face. Over here, we will take ourselves a black concrete here, and we'll also connect it to that one there with another one. So again, 1, 2 just here, like that. Oh, except on this side it's not, so I'm just going to knock that through. And you know what, I will do it on my original one as well. Just realised a mistake there. There we are. So we have this. Let me just recap. So next to the cyan here, it's a black concrete and one below it as well to connect to the big pillar. So like so. Awesome. Now we'll take cyan for 2 on both sides above the black and the cyan just there. We'll do a grey, cyan, cyan and grey. Grey goes on the outside for our whiskers. We'll do another 2 cyan and cyan, then grey, then cyan, cyan and then grey. Then we do white terracotta for 2 up from the cyan, and it ends on a cyan as well. Coming back down, we do a grey and a grey. This will be going back into the cat's head in the middle there. Then we'll do a black concrete on both sides of those, and they also go back up and then back over for 2, like that. They'll drop back down until they reach the grey, and here as well. And for the whiskers, we want to come down here, out from the cyan just here, upwards to the 4, and then on the second one, out 1, and on the top one, out 1. Again, the same on the other side. So up for 4 to outline that shape. On the second one, out for 1. On the top 4th one, out for another 1. In the center here, below the black concretes here, we do 2 grey, and a grey in the middle of the 2. And then the rest of the head here can be filled up with our cyan terracotta. So we can just kind of speedrun this, which is pretty cool. And there we have ourselves a cat. Awesome. Now we'll get some new materials for our heart above. So as you can see, there are a lot of materials we will need for our heart up there. We're going to need some grey concrete, some white concrete, some light grey concrete powder, some red terracotta, some red concrete powder, some orange terracotta, and some yellow terracotta as well. First things first, we need to outline our shape and where it's going to be. It's going to be above this grey just here in the middle of our cat's head. So we'll place 1 temporary and our actual block there, knocking out the temp below it. We'll build up 1, 2, 3, 4 white concrete above that one. On the right side we'll go with 2 concretes, grey concretes, and on the left side only 1. This one will have light grey concrete powder on for 1, white concrete, and then 2 more light grey concrete powders. The left side down here next to the concrete powder we'll do 2 more grey concretes, 1 white concrete, 2 more light grey concrete powder, 1 grey here, 1 white concrete, 2 more light grey concrete powders up there. And now next to the singular one, so we had 2 lots of these singular ones, 1, 2, we'll go with 2 more blocks to the left. Then we'll go with a light grey concrete powder and a white concrete just here. Light grey concrete powder go for 2 above the white. I want to keep calling this light grey. I want to call everything light grey. Then we'll go with a grey concrete just here, 2 white concretes, a grey, a light grey for 3 up on the right side of the white concrete, light grey on top of this grey. Here we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white concretes, 1, 2, 3 just up on the left side, and then taking our grey concrete from the light grey, we go with 3, 4, 5 just up here. Light grey concrete powder, 1, 2 white concretes, light grey concrete powder, 1 concrete, 2 more grey concretes, and then above here we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grey concretes like so. And this is where it gets a bit tricky because we have to go back down here to come up this side and connect up there rather than just continuing down, because of course we have the pesky concrete powder that falls with gravity, so we have to be careful. Let's get back down to this side. Now we take white concrete, we go with 1, 2, 3 above the grey down here for 2, those two, I mean. 1 grey here, out from the white. 1, 2, 3 white again. 1 grey, 1, 2, 3 white. 1 grey, 1, 2, 3 white. You can see a pattern emerging. 1 grey, and then this time instead of going 3, we go a bit further. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, like so. So double. Down here we want a grey again, diagonally up from the rest of the greys. Then light grey concrete powder, 3 white concretes, and a light grey up here, and a light grey up here. Back down this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grey concretes. Line the light greys and light greys. So basically from, to and from. 1 grey, and then 2 more greys diagonally connect to the top up here. Perfect. Let's do a white concrete in here. Skip this block up here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white concretes. Then we want 1 in the middle, so we go backtracking to here. 1, 2, 3. Down on 3 for 1. Over this way, add in yourself the 2 white concretes needed to connect to the light grey below. And then down here we'll start with our red terracotta for 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And then up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. 1 goes below the middle white concrete. And then we take red concrete powder here, so they go 2 in this gap, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we go with here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we take our orange terracotta for 1, 2. Back up here for 1. Here for a yellow. To the right of that, an orange. Up above that, a yellow. And then surrounding the yellow, orange again. Now once again, 2 red concrete powders. 1, 2, 3 to fill that gap. And we basically fill the rest of the heart in here with our concrete powder. It's simple as. There we go. Not too bad. Oh, I missed one. I missed a space. Ah! We're going to go with a light grey concrete powder up here. Close. There we are. Awesome. And that is how to build a Stardew Valley cat in Minecraft. Well, thank you so much for watching this Wheelassassin tutorial, guys. I really hope you've had fun building once again. It is really awesome to be doing these Stardew Valley tutorials. I'm a huge fan of the game, and to be able to splice like Minecraft and Stardew in the same content is just wonderful. Both incredible games. So yeah, thank you for joining me. And if you're a cat fan, I hope that this is a nice addition to your world as well. It's a very cute one for sure. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like on it. That would be epic. If you are new around here and you're interested in more PixelArt or Stardew Valley tutorials, or even just Minecraft tutorials, please consider joining the Assassinhood today for free by subscribing. And if you are on social media, you can find all of my links in the description below. So yeah, that'll keep you up to date with new builds and stuff like that coming to the channels. Yeah, guys, take the best of care anyways. Have an excellent rest of your day, and I will see you very shortly for another Wheelassassin tutorial. Goodbye for now. Thank you again.